I got dragged right back into.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If they knew who that kid's dad was, let me tell you something. That kid ain't getting bullied, bro.
Exactly.
Here we are in Park City, Utah. Park City, Utah. Welcome back to Impaulsive, the number one podcast in the world. It's a show. Kevin, show the set. I don't know how. I don't know how. I wouldn't call this a set.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's real. It's real bootleg. But sometimes we got to do what we got to do to bring you guys the content and the material. And we threw together a podcast. Georgie's not even staying in Park City for the snowboarding trip this week.
In and out just for this pod, baby.
Really?
Yep.
I appreciate that. Even it's Jake's birthday. You're not going to stay and celebrate.
I can't. I have a project I'm working. I'm super passionate about. I'm in and out, but this always stays first. I only hold that project for this, and that's it.
How high are you right now?
None. I sobered up after like just sitting around.
Because a
talking
few
to
minutes
Jeff.
ago, I was worried about you, man. Like you were actually
Worried about
scared.
me. You look like Kanye West after Kim divorced him.
I'm 30. I'm 37. I'm a senior. I can
You
do
look
whatever the fuck I
47,
want.
Mike.
It's not just Jake's birthday. It's my birthday too, brother. It's
Oh,
my
it was.
birthday
It
fucking
was.
too. Show a little respect for a senior.
Oh,
citizen.
it was his birthday. He just turned 37.
I
Mike
knew
turned 37. Happy birthday, Mike.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Not only did I turn 37,
Bro,
but
when I
what the
said
fuck?
question,
What did you think I meant? You doing that?
David, can I have some pizza? Oh, okay.
Not only did I, bro, if I hear one more fucking sound up there, I swear to God.
No, see, now it feels intentional.
Up with a slice of pizza.
A pizza.
Hey, seriously, shut the fuck up there.
Thank you.
It's the world's number one podcast. What do you listen to, fucking Rogan, you pussy? Shut up.
It's pretty good.
Yo,
I noticed they don't give a fuck about us, bro.
I'm okay.
it's
Thank you
probably
so
Todd.
much.
I told you
Dave,
they'd be.
go
I
handle
told you
it.
they'd be
Go-
loud.
no, take the
That you
pizza
said
away.
they
Go
wouldn't.
fucking handle
You
it.
looked at me funny when I said.
Mike,
your
is
boys
this
would
your
be loud.
house?
No, I don't want
You know
it.
why, Mike? They got no fucking respect.
I'm good. I'm good.
Those
David,
boys don't
David,
respect us,
handle
bro.
it. Handle it.
They don't respect us. Top
No,
doesn't
they
respect.
just don't know
Top
that-
should be in a fucking hot Dubai prison
No,
cell.
it should be in
for
a
all I
hospital.
care. For all I fucking care. We bailed Top out of a hot Dubai prison cell. He should be sucking my dick right
He
now,
could go
bro.
back,
Let
too.
alone clanking plates upstairs. Just, shut up!
Not only did I turn 37, but also our good friend Lana Rhoades or Mara Maple, depending on what channel you watch on, had a child. Can someone clap? Anyone?
Yes.
We have to hold our phone so we can't clap. Bro, I've been spending the past 8+ months explaining to everyone calmly that it's not my child. Had an understanding that it was going to come out looking a little bit differently than I look. Let's just leave it at that.
What? No, I'd like some.
Thing came out looking like pure as the driven snow, like a macadamia nut. And I'm driven right back into the fold again. All the little kids on TikTok, it might be Mike Malak's kid. Wow. He's going to get bullied in high school. They're all making the videos again.
He's gonna get bullied.
I got dragged right back into the shit.
Let me tell you
But,
something.
hey,
Let me tell you something. If they knew who that kid's dad was, let me tell you something. That fucking kid ain't getting bullied, bro.
Exactly.
That
Bro,
kid's
he's
gonna
never
be.
gonna see, probably never even gonna see the inside of a fucking normal fucking. He's gonna be in private schools, flying on private jets with fucking watching private screenings of movies. And shit. He's just a private type of kid. Bro.
He's a
But listen,
Instagram account is private.
but listen, dude, it's a beautiful, healthy baby boy. It's what we hoped. And honestly, the girl is glowing. She said she feels like it's Jeff. You could probably relate to this. Feels like it's Christmas morning every single day. That's what she said.
I'm Jewish, so I don't know what that feels like.
Jeff, you know, sitting next to the biggest Christian out there. Jeff, you might not know. You not him. Not that guy's gonna be burning in hell.
It feels like the first night of Hanukkah every day.
But we have 8 nights.
Bro, Jeff, just fucking get on the program here.
Mike, I think it's so sweet how positive you talk. Shut up. I think it's so sweet you talk about your ex.
I mean, bro, we all were friends with her as well, and like I don't know. I guess I've tried really hard to make sure that at the end of a romantic relationship, the friendship still
I know, but what
exists.
about this?
Bro, how many things are you gonna say that have to be bleeped out on this fucking show?
What about the ups and downs?
No, he ruined it. You said
That
it.
cuts, and I just gave you ups and downs.
We were cutting this show.
No, we just do bleeps and shit.
What happened when you cut her?
Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm okay, so I'm a Christian, right?
George
What's so funny about that,
There was
George?
something off camera, not that.
All right, well, so I'm a Christian, and so I believe in compassion, bro. And just because somebody wrongs you doesn't mean that you have to fucking, wipe your ass with them.
I'm so different, man. I'm a little vengeful. I'm working on it.
Yeah, I know. I said one thing about
Logan's
you
not
on
a
the
Christian,
podcast
and
one
he's
time.
not compassionate.
I'm working on it. I swear to God. It's what I talked to my
Compassion.
therapist about. Yeah. compassionate and being considerate.
You talk to a therapist.
Yes, I do.
How often does that happen?
Well, she has to kind of drag me into the sessions. I avoid her.
Physically drags you into the session?
No, there's Zooms. There's Zooms.
Okay.
You proud though?
Proud or I mean, why would someone
All
proud
right,
of?
fuck you, bro.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud.
No,
of
getting.
you.
I think getting a therapist is good for everyone.
I'm joking.
I think it's a good thing.
No matter who it is, just talking to people.
That's why. That's
Talking.
why. It's not like my results are immediate, but oftentimes they'll like subconsciously sit in the back of my head, so I know that I have to work on this thing. I have to work, and eventually I start to do it.
It's been years of me and Mike telling you like, hey, you need to talk about certain things, or you need to like,
You know
stay
what,
with
though?
yourself and like sit with yourself, and you could never do it.
Do you know?
Never.
Do you know what though? Things change. I will say a little bit. My last session with her was a little different because for those of you who have been following my little substance addiction with weed battle back and forth, I can safely say I've kicked it. I've completely kicked my weed dependency. It is so fucking great to be weed free, man. I forgot how like clear is the word I'll use.
What was the turning?
It was just a time thing. I noticed I stopped getting irritable. I could eat. My gag reflex that I somehow developed went away. I could sleep again.
No gag reflex, huh?
No. Well,
You developed, huh?
what's wrong with sucking a little dick, Mike?
This is the second time we did this. He's like throwing out little subtle hints.
Nah. I kicked it and I feel so good. I feel so good and just and productive. My productivity has, no joke, 3x'd.
They say that consistency is one of the rarest traits of a human being. So it's, you were saying time, consistent, like staying on that.
Yeah.
That's what it did.
Yeah.
You look healthier. I don't know about the little side haircut thing, dude. I don't know what was going on with that. You look like I don't even know.
That's
I figured it out. The worse you look, the better you are in here.
Oh.
And the better you look out here, the more you're like, well, what happened? to this
Oh,
kid?
I see.
It's like
I see.
exact
I see.
opposite.
No, but it's really good. It's really good for anyone just going through any sort of addiction shit. And Mike will tell you this, but like it definitely is better on the other side. And there was a syndrome. There's a syndrome. It's called cannabinoid hypermesis.
Yeah.
Do you know what this is?
I've never heard of it.
So I don't really know the details, and I'm not a doctor. But after I was throwing up on New Year's repeatedly all night, it didn't make sense, right? Something didn't add up, and some people were tagging me, and even some of the podcast listeners. There's a new syndrome. I think it's a syndrome. Cannabinoid hypermesis. It's called.
How do you remember that?
Because
I've read all about it.
I read about it because people were sending it to me, and it's for people some people who smoke absurd amounts of weed. I think it's either while they're still smoking or when they stop, experience the nausea repeatedly throughout the day, kind of inexplicable, and they don't know much about this syndrome. But I felt like it was maybe something that I was experiencing. And
It just goes away.
I feel like you're experiencing. Are you about to throw up right now? Did you guys? You had like a little.
no, I don't know. I was gonna say something. Cannabinoid hypermesis.
You know, one of the side effects of smoking weed for a long period of time is, right?
You just become a fucking dumbass.
You have a little
Memory
bit,
loss?
Sometimes I have memory.
What
George,
happened?
when I look at you right now and you're just so blissfully just stupid and high, it's just, I don't know what it is about. You're just looking, bro. The way you get when you smoke weed is you're just always like looking at us, like smiling like this.
I'm not high.
You're just so like, I love it. And by the way, I should say this. I'm sorry. It seemed like you completely lost your train of thought.
I really did, man.
I'm here to save you as always.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
George has become
What
the
the
internet's.
fuck happened here? How did you just?
I'm going to toss that out to you. You've
Okay.
become the internet's favorite golden child. It doesn't matter what content you're in. Our audience loves you. The night shift audience loves you.
But who's cutting carrots?
I mean, dude, right when he's complimenting too.
George, I want to say, bro, I don't know what it is about your energy, but like you really have been crushing it lately, bro.
Well, I
I
appreciate
just
that.
want to take a second to say that. Everybody loves you.
I swear I'm not trying to be cheesy.
Oh, I got it. Sorry. It's because the strands nowadays of weed.
I think is it strange?
Strands?
Yeah, either
Strands?
one.
They're so strong in weed pens. The THC concentration in weed pens is so high. It's like 92%, which is so high. And I was high more than I was not high, and it was always out of that fucking kid's pen. That kid's pen. Yeah, you. No. Kevin, you.
It's the oil, right? Is that what
it's the oil? Yeah.
It's
So
concentrate.
yeah. So this syndrome, we don't know again much about it because the strands have never been this strong, and nowadays they're just infusing these
Also,
plants.
it's also how they extract it. So certain ones are extracted with butane, others are extracted through like cold ice. So like you don't know what you're smoking as opposed to just this little plant that grew from the ground.
Yeah.
At one point it was natural, and now it's like the crossbreeding,
used to call it pot.
the lights, how it's grown, the nutrients, everything is just they've created a monster. And how strong.
Some lady came up to me today in the airport. She's like, her husband just left. She's like, oh my God, my husband's like liberal and like I haven't put this jacket on in so long, and I found like a bag of pot in my jacket. And I was like, that's awesome. But I laughed because she called it pot, and I'm like,
yeah.
Did she grow it in this like pot over there? Like, why do they call it pot?
Well, that's what they used to call it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Why?
that is why. Maybe that is why.
That's what I'm
Because it
saying.
grows in a pot
In a
outside
pot.
your window. You know, we're talking about mental health right now. We're talking about people, getting better, getting worse. AB has been on the scene lately. He was supposed to be a guest over on.
There's no way you're talking about this.
No, not George. You're so blissful right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm just bringing it up. He's been spotted out, just partying, not playing football, not really worrying much about football.
Well, he ran off the field, Mike.
Right. So I mean, what's the take on that? We were about to have him on the show.
No,
yeah?
I think he might be coming to Park City if
maybe
he
I
can
just-
find his way here.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I did invite him on because I think it'd be interesting. I made that diss track against him, and he's been losing his mind. But
You'd squash it?
Huh?
You'd squash the
It's
beef?
just been, there was never any beef. I solely made that because he wasted my time. Like, I'm petty, bro. I was like, don't fucking waste my time.
We knew he was going to waste the time.
Yeah. Anyways, fuck that conversation, bro. Tell that story about that girl who sucks.
Right,
everyone's
you
dick.
ready right now? I mean,
Yeah.
I got stuff in the bag. I really like the idea of a chill.
Let's spice it up.
I'm ready for it. I like the idea of a
let's
chill
spice it up.
podcast. I do want to just say really quick, just throw this out there. Our laugh track and clapping today is brought to you by Jeff Wittek from
Yeah. Look.
Jeff FM.
When you guys start a fucking garage band
Come on
over
over.
here,
Yeah.
you better knock it off or you're dead. You know, don't kill the messenger. I'm just saying what Mike told me to say.
I mean it too. I mean it honestly. I'll stab
You
someone.
notice
Dude.
how the fucking noise stopped, huh?
Well, there you
No,
go
no,
up
no.
there.
It sounds like they're playing with Hot Wheels now, dude.
Me
The
and
track
Jeff.
that could flips. I could.
Me and Jeff.
Put a soundbite. Put a soundbite. We don't have our technology with us right now.
Thanks for that, boys. Me and Jeff had spent a little bit of time out the other night. Thanks for helping me with the mic. Along with Sugar Sean. Sugar Sean's been in town. We went out. We had a little bit of an evening together. We went out. He went to Hyde. Went to a couple different places. We ended up at this after party. We're at this after party. It was hosted by the Chainsmokers, great guys. And let me back up a second here. I'm sorry.
What, the great guys part?
A couple weeks ago, we told a story on this very podcast. A story about a girl that you had once had a romantic interest in, that you had a romantic relationship with for a while.
Yeah.
That we bleeped out her name. That after you left for Puerto Rico, ended up coming on to me a little bit.
Yeah. Her name's.
Well,
She's a whore,
okay. Once again,
dude.
Jesus.
once again, that part will not be heard by the public. Anyways, we told the story here on the show about how maybe the idea that Logan was out of the picture, and there was a moment where she took my finger and put it down her throat to show that she had no gag reflex, and all these things, and said that, and I had said that she had offered to perform fellatio on me. Okay, right? Pretty normal conversation for Impaulsive. Well, last week, to my detriment, I'm listening to my second favorite podcast in the world, Tana, Mongeau, Uncensored, classic, incredible program.
Yeah, love her. Love Tana.
And I hear a girl by the name of Brooke, a friend of mine, telling this story about how, one, Logan Paul is a scumbag for leading her friend on for so long and continuously going back and forth and leaving relationships and then getting head from blah, 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 all this shit about Logan. But also how I was this immaculate liar. And the entire story about this girl was told to cover up the fact that I was trying to hook up with her and that it was unreciprocated. Imagine my dismay. Imagine my dismay in hearing this.
Mike?
No clapping.
Mike is not a liar.
No,
regarding
hold
girls.
on a sec. Let's dig into this.
Yeah, let's dig in.
Oh my God, we've got another sponsor, guys. Today's sponsor, Dr. Squatch, is back again to save you from that shit soap and garbage personal care products you're probably using. Ditch that body wash that's packed with chemicals and could reduce your sperm count and clean your balls the right way. These guys have dominated YouTube, probably your IG feed, and are getting more coverage than this guy's fake Pokemon box. So consider yourself on notice to wake up and give their stuff a shot. Look, it's time to start taking your routines.
Well, take it what? Take it what seriously,
Time
right?
to start taking your routine seriously. Get rid of that terrible body wash and that aluminum-filled antiperspirant. Dr. Squatch's stuff is designed specifically for men, made with only the best natural ingredients, and will have you feeling fresh and confident all day. Guys, PE class is over, and their manly scents won't have you smelling like a middle school locker room. Dr. Squatch makes high-performance bar soap, hair care, deodorant, and more, so your whole routine is covered. They've even got super convenient subscription plans with extra savings and free shipping, so you never run out when you need it most.
I'll take it from here. For a limited time, new customers can get 20% off orders, $20 or more by clicking the link in my description or using the code DSC Impulsive at checkout. Go take advantage of this limited time offer and finally start taking better care of your largest organ. Talking about your skin, guys. Come on. It's not that big. Back to the program.
I was appalled. I mean, dismay doesn't even barely covers the audacity is what I would say. Okay. So I hear this, and it's just really fucked up that these two talk about the situation like this. And Mike's a fucking liar and told everybody this story and it didn't happen like that. And that's why I don't fuck with them, blah, blah, blah.
Well, Brooke is her roommate, right?
She's
best
a
friend
podcast co-host.
No, but best friend of the girl for like years.
Correct, of the girl.
That's how she know. That's how there must have been. Must have lied.
Correct.
To Brooke.
Well, hold on. Let me tell you. We don't know that it was a lie. The girl that keeps getting bleeped out, I believe, said to Brooke, that story is completely untrue.
Yeah.
Mike had tried to DM me and hook up with me. I didn't want to, so he made up an elaborate backstory like he was J.R.R. Tolkien.
Let's see the
making the next fucking Hobbit.
Let's see the DMs.
Shut up, Jeff. I'm telling a fucking story right now. Right?
Jeff goes, just goes. He goes, prove it. hey, my ass clenched. I was like, oh shit.
So listen. So this whole story was made up and fabricated, right? And by the way, do you want to know how I know beyond the fact that of course I watched Tana Uncensored? Being tagged by multiple accounts. Mike Malak, the liar, strikes again. This piece of shit. He may have got off crack, but he's still a lying scumbag. Scumbag piece of crap. That was not right now, guys. Only when there's something that actually drives applause. But I appreciate it.
Hey, but you know what? I love you guys going with your pen. So just like keep doing
But
that.
I keep getting tagged in all these accounts. So I'm like, you know what? Shit, are we gonna fucking address this? I text Tana. I say, Tana, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
That was not a lie. It was the seriousness of the situation. I got people that would back me up. She's like, well, Mike, I don't know. So I go to this party the other night with Suga
I'm
and
excited.
Jeff and all these people. And I'm walking around making greetings, talking to people, so on and so forth. And I walk up to a crew of people, and who do I see standing right there in front of
The
me?
girl.
No.
Good old Brookie.
Brookie
Brookie
McBrookster.
Brookie McBrookster.
McBrook.
And I walk up and I pause for a second and I say, well. That's exactly what I said. I said, look who we got here. And she looked at me and it looked like she saw a fucking ghost, bro. She was like,
I never thought I'd see Mike out at a party in LA. Ever.
it's 4 a.m. You're the last person I thought I'd see here. I said, Brookie, why did you tell such an audacious story about me on the show? And she said the following. I'm going to take a second right now to apologize to you. I made a very severe error. And I said, do tell. Do tell, Brooke. What kind of error are we talking about? And she goes, well, all right, I'll just tell you. You know, I recorded that episode and I thought I had the whole thing figured out and everything made so much sense. But a couple days after the podcast aired, the guy I was talking to for the past 2 years came up to me and said that the same girl that I defended wanted to let him know that she has no gag reflex.
She's on a fucking rampage.
Took
Bro,
his
how many
fingers
fingers has been in this girl's
and put
mouth?
it down her throat to let everyone know or to let him know that she does not have a gag reflex. And I said, well, that's just a startling detail, isn't it? And she said, listen, I feel terrible. And, you know, of course, my virgin ears are waiting for just one word to come out of her mouth. Sorry, I apologize. Didn't hear it that night, but I said to her, listen, Brookie, I like you. I think you're a great podcast co-host. You're a great person. But both Logan Paul and myself would be dazzled if you were to make a public apology. So we'll see what happens.
See what happens. We asked.
It's surprising that you guys are just so like baffled about this girl sticking fingers down her
Jeff,
throats.
you know her. You know her.
Yes.
And you've known her for a while. And you've seen her go from innocent little sweetheart.
So should we help her?
With what? Fucking blowjob rehab? The fuck
You're talking about.
exists,
You're talking
bro.
about like.
All right, honey.
You're talking. I'm
Don't
just saying.
put your hands near your mouth for 31 days.
Sounds like she
All right,
needs
we're
help.
gonna wean you off cock in this fucking rehabilitation
What's
center
good?
in Malibu.
What's
it doesn't
good?
exist, Jeff.
You
I
get
don't
to
think
you
it
get to get
exists.
off drugs. Why can't she get
Get
off
off
giving
dick.
stick for a little bit? I'm just asking
so,
a question.
No. No,
You know what I mean?
It's not that. It's not that. Go,
Like, she's a nice girl.
Ladies, no, ladies, go suck some dick. Go suck some dick.
Definitely your man's dick.
No. But don't stab people that care about you in the back. That's the issue. Bro, he's my best friend, and I had like a long-term, like, whatever the fuck with this girl.
Yep.
She tried to suck his dick.
Relationship.
That's fucked up. Her best friend and roommate going
That's-
after her man's.
that's bad.
Who are you? You fucking scumbag. Like, yeah, I'm a scumbag a little. I lead girls on some time here and there, but I'll never pull
All right,
that
hold
shit
on
off
a
like
second.
that.
Once again, not to get into defense mode, but I do want to back this. I want to pump the brakes. We're getting crazy here. What do you think it is that's like going on? And I think, Jeff, you were asking this, like, what is going on, bro? Like, why is it that you feel so intent on making it known that you're the queen of Bob? You're Lorena Bobbitt. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it, bro? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's like she wants her fucking level 10 attribute in some sort of blowjob video game. Like, I don't know. I don't know what
she could get it too, though. That's the thing.
you told me. Of course, I don't know because I would never do something like that to my boy. Well, you also told me I couldn't pull it off.
Now, man, I bet you could pull it off.
No, I would never, dude. I just couldn't do that. There's
Just for
too
the
many
just for the
BJs.
story
Just for
of
the story, just so we can
the
really
podcast.
round out
I
this
couldn't do it.
podcast.
I couldn't do
I-
it. I would drive her to BJ Rehab though. In Dune Point.
Where is it?
Point Dune.
Where is it? Where is it?
I mean, so
That's sad.
anyways,
That's sad.
It's
you
sad.
know, Brookie, Tana, love you guys. Sucks that I had to go down like that, but I'll never talk to either of you guys again. I blocked you both on Instagram.
Damn. Jake made $45 million.
Crazy.
Amazing.
YouTube's number 2 most paid influencer. Wow. It's crazy, man. That's a lot of money. Much more than I made, according to that list.
Yeah, you were
Double.
way down there. dude.
Double.
I was number 9.
How
man.
does it, how
Double.
I've been meaning to ask you since the list came out. How does it feel to be a fucking loser?
Yeah.
Bro? Like you, bro, like unreal.
I know,
how
I
far down you. What number was it?
9.
Number
9. I might as well not have even been on the list. It's bad. It's real bad.
How do you get out of bed in the morning?
Doesn't do YouTube.
I got ripped off the fucking Pokemon cards too. If Floyd paid me in full, maybe I'd be a little higher on that list, you know. But yeah, the fucking Pokemon cards too. $3.5 million.
on some GI Joes.
$3.5 million on fucking GI Joe. I cannot believe it. That was a sad day. That was a very sad day. We should talk about this a little bit because I think there's gonna be a little bit deeper of a story here.
Yeah.
You can't just scam someone out of millions of dollars like that, right? Without legal consequences?
I mean, what contract did they sign?
No, there's got. Oh man,
I don't
really?
know. I don't know.
What's like what the
Goes
fraud
down to a
laws
judge?
or anything?
Yeah,
because by the way, it looks like
Where did-
we have the group of people
where did-
who are actively doing this and are like scammers. They just didn't
That's-
assume that I
was
would
gonna
get
get the box.
I was going to get the box. They assume
Now
that
this is
they
this
assume-
can go further. If it was just one person and he was like, "Yo, I did
No,
a deal,"
brother.
and like, here it is. Yeah, there's fraud.
It's
That's
a whole
definitely
thing.
fraud.
It's a whole thing because
It's crazy.
They I was wondering why I was never asked to buy that box, knowing how
course
much
not.
knowing how much I care about Pokemon. The fact that the box made its way around me, I was surprised.
Too much heat.
especially because the broker had sold me something in the past. He knows me. He knows my interest in Pokemon, and yet it skirted me. They didn't want to get it to me because I was the only one who had the balls to fucking open the case.
Or to televise it.
Everything. I mean, it's an L, and I'm not afraid to say it's a fat fucking L.
But it's not an L for you. Like,
I
you're
will say
okay.
this. I will say this. Matt, the guy
Yeah.
who sold it to me,
Stand-up guy.
stand-up guy, he reimbursed me, paid in full. He's a great guy. He's a massive sports card collector. But him chasing his 2.7 million.
We're helping him, you know?
We're
gonna help.
trying. We're
Yeah.
trying to get all the information we can because, again, it's a whole thing. People have suggested making like a documentary out of it.
Well, I was going to ask you. I usually I know people don't always know what goes on behind the scenes, but I'm usually pretty up to like speed on the things that are going on in your life. Like,
Yep.
You guys, both of you, keep me, even though we don't live together anymore, keep me pretty in tune with what's happening. And honestly, when that happened, I had no idea. And I reached out to Logan and I
No
said,
idea of what?
of any of it. I had no idea that he had bought. I knew the case was bought, but I didn't know like he bought it without seeing it. I didn't know any of that stuff. So I hit him up and I said, hey, like, can I be completely honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was for content, dude.
So did Jake.
I honestly,
So did Jake.
I
I see
honestly
comments.
did. I thought it was made up.
I see comments that they think I was acting. They think it's fake,
but it's not.
Not fake at all.
No, the guy
No.
that he bought it from is one of the most reliable people in the collectible space.
Got it.
No, it's not fake at all. It's 100% real. The room, being in that room that night was incredibly sad. The energy and the tragic feeling in the room was so palpable. There was a female there. She was a fellow employee of the authentication
The
company.
guy.
She started crying. It was so sad, bro. And I felt bad for the guy
I did too.
who
Opening the case
who opened the case because
and verified it.
you got no business authenticating shit when people are dropping multiple millions of dollars. Like I don't have sympathy in that regard. Like you
How many boxes?
I watched all the videos. One of the smartest things that was said was the more cases or the more packaging that's on top of the actual product is the way in which they could cheat you. So you can see the first edition box with the colors. You could see right away that's a real box or not. Pretty much like you or people that know it. When there's a cardboard box on top of it,
know.
you just don't know what's
plus,
inside.
Plus the BBCE seal. That's the reason you buy the box. Because BBCE, a reputable authentication company.
He shouldn't have authenticated a cardboard box.
No,
That's the
how
issue.
He should open it. He should
No,
open
yes.
it. I
How do
can't
you
believe
authenticate a fucking cardboard? That makes no sense. It seems like the
Also, the
fix was
videos-
in on that.
Mike,
is
you
there
haven't
a
been in,
chance?
but
Is
you-
there a chance? No, shut up, Jeff. I'm drawing up drama right now. Is there a chance that there was some sort of collusion?
Could
like
be.
the Russian type?
Paid
like
off.
That kind of shit?
Paid off.
Absolutely.
That makes sense.
Absolutely.
Because it was too easy for the people online and one of those guys to be like, this is why it's wrong, and this is why it's wrong, and this is why it's wrong. And I'm like, damn, you're fucking like FBI. Like,
He's sharp. His name is Rattle Pokemon. I sent him a thank you. I also offered to send him some Prime as like a little bit of a thing. He refused to accept it. He goes, I'm not doing this for money, bro. I was like,
Prime or the money?
that I said, it's not money. I just like to send you some product, like as a little gesture. And so we're gonna send him some Prime. We finally got him to break, but he's like a great guy who, again, without one guy, when I got sent his video that said, this box could be fake, it had 2,000 views. Like he didn't make it for the glory. He did it for.
He also had help. There were other people that he quoted, like, hey, this person helped me identify this section of it.
Yeah,
It was cool. Dude, I watched
detective.
like 20 minutes, 30 minutes of his videos.
I did not think it was gonna be fake, dude. I did not think.
You didn't think it was gonna be
I
fake?
didn't think it was gonna be fake.
I thought after that video, I was like, there's definitely it's questionable.
I watched 15 seconds of it and said, I'm not gonna concern myself with this headache.
I watched
I'll go
all
open
of it.
You watched 4. That was a 40-minute
I watched
video.
all of it. 2 videos.
You watched both?
He had 2 videos, yeah.
Holy shit.
I was like, yo, is this real? Like, you just got conned for 3.5?
I am also
Say
confused. Who
something,
clacks
Jeff.
plates for that long?
Jeff.
I think they're playing.
Jeff, fucking handle it, bro, before I do. Please.
No, because I'll handle it. It's going to be violent. Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt this program to bring you a word from our sponsors, my family over at Barstool, the Barstool Sportsbook. Back me, and by the way, we win, or your favorite Barstool personality on the Barstool Sportsbook today and get exclusive boosted odds on the biggest action in sports. Check out our boosted odds under in the exclusives Bet with Barstool section of the app. Hurry, these exclusive boosts will not last long. You must be physically present in Arizona, Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, West Virginia, or Virginia.
They're everywhere.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
they're expanding rapidly, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah, proud partner right here. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Tennessee, call or text the Tennessee REDLINE 800-889-9789. Back to the program.
I think this is a great time to let everybody know that I was really, really fucked up on Red Bull for like a good part of this podcast. And I was hearing my
Red
heartbeat.
Bull?
I'm not kidding. I had no sleep last night and I was trying everything to pull it together. But he kept saying you're grinning is because I was like, I'm about to pass out. So I was just sitting here like smiling. And I was like, dude, I can't pass out on an airplane and on the podcast. I go, I don't want to be that guy. But like when you guys started talking about Pokemon, my blood started cooling off and I feel good now. So I'm back. I'm back.
I'm glad my trauma is good for you, George. I'm glad my tragic box break.
George, what
Bro,
took you 30 minutes to actually say that though? Would you
I was,
muster up
I was
in your
counting
head?
the heartbeats. I was like, okay, where,
You know that
where do
used
I-
to happen
where do
to me
get
sometimes.
nervous?
I would sweat.
Who
and
told
walk
you
up.
not to buy Pokemon cards? This guy. You said you wanted to catch them all. I said,
He's
don't
done,
do that.
He's done very well with Pokemon cards, George. You were also the same guy that said, you're going to buy these crypto things?
CryptoPunks.
I still follow through with that. Give me 10 to 20
Years.
years and let the IRS step in. And then I'm gonna be like this. What NFT did you guys have, huh?
Hey,
Non-fungible tokens?
George, what happens when there's no IRS in that amount of time?
Ooh, you're getting deported.
Jokes aside, the use case for NFTs became so much more exemplary and obvious after I got scammed out of a fake Pokemon box. A physical product was not what I bought. That will not happen with non-fungible tokens. That's the point of the technology.
Sorry.
It's verification. It's digital. It's verification of digital assets.
So do you believe that there would have been verification of that box of physical cards, or are you talking about simply in the digital world?
I'm saying the use case of NFTs, if it's not becoming more and more obvious to people, like okay, we're getting tricked because dick butts and like fucking these dumbass NFTs that I'm even buying.
I say
myself.
cats.
Wait, you bought a
I
dick
say
butt?
cats.
No, I didn't buy a dick butt. But I buy some dumbass NFTs, bro. I have money in crypto solely for experimentation because I'm good at making it with other shit. I know, bro. My World of Women collection right now is vast. That project is
Oh my
great.
God, you
Fucking missed
crushed
it.
The project
I'm
is
pissed
blowing
because I
up.
was not in the.
I told all of
No,
you.
I wasn't included in that text group.
No,
That's what
How
happens.
many did you buy?
I missed out.
I bought 42.
You're fucking.
42.
I am
let me
fucking
let me
Jeff.
run through this.
I'm fucking Jeff.
Let me run through this. 42
My
at what
man's
strike
fucking-
price? What did you get it at?
Total. I dropped about 800K total in World of Women.
You sold one
and
for
I sold
800K.
one the other day for 700.
So now you have 40 left.
Yes.
Unfucking
All
real.
38,
All
30,
by the
30,
way,
38.
See how the most reason I'm pissed is because when you got into Pokemon, I bought a box. I was like, I'm fucking following him, and I would have fucking had it.
Ready for this? He bought them. We all bought a couple at around 2 ETH. You bought them probably a little bit lower than that.
Mike
No,
Swords!
I paid a little more.
Two ETH.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4.
He got no. I still have mine. I still
Oh,
have my
okay.
World of Women.
How do you feel?
He has 38 World of Women left. Purchased at 2 ETH a piece. You know what the floor was upon starting to film this show?
Like
Take a guess.
12.
Not too far off.
Yeah, 15.
Not too far off.
15.
Do the math. Disgusting.
It's like
bro.
1.3 million in WoW.
I got one that I told you guys to buy. It's growing.
Oh yeah, don't say it.
I wouldn't.
But okay, this is what I'm saying. Like it's becoming more and more obvious to me that verification, which turns out sometimes to be real fucking hard in real life with assets like Pokemon cards, for example, is super important.
They've been doing this for a long time. A lot of counterfeit has been happening. Clothing has it. So in some of the actual tags, they have like RFD chips that you can scan and then say, hey, this is verified that this is a Louis Vuitton bag or a Chanel bag, like real product. So yeah, of course, you need that.
It's I'm telling you, it's a thing. I'll keep harping on it.
course.
Stop making fun of NFTs. People like, yo, it is important technology, and I think it's will become more and more prominent in our.
That's
everyday
also
lives.
just one part of NFTs.
One part.
There's so
Agree-
much about
agree-
it.
Agree.
It's
agree.
amazing.
I think this will be the year of the DAO, the Decentralized Autonomous Organization,
Dak.
DAC, Decentralized Autonomous Community, whatever we want to call it. The DAO, the NFT, and Web3 progress. Speaking of women, can I tell? Can I tell
No
a story?
shit, Sherlock.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
He called you stupid.
I'm happy those two are together over there. It's like
No
Dumb and Dumber,
wonder.
dude.
He said,
Like I look at them and it's like my IQ.
Yo, I don't like how much
Why you
saliva
say
is
no
hanging
shit?
at your teeth, bro.
you
Logan, like,
suck in.
yes, of course.
What do you mean? Not everyone knows that.
The whole world.
No, Jeff. What You are in a bubble, bro. Trust me.
How do you feel now?
Trust me. No,
feel like I'm in a bubble.
I think. Listen to me. Listen to me. All right, I have a theory. This is gonna get fucking deep. All right. I think every single human being on this planet should make every move that they do, or every business endeavor, or goal, or anything they want to achieve, with the metaverse and Web3 in the back of their mind. I think is gonna be a gold mine. It is so untapped, and the potential as of now is limitless because no one knows how it's gonna work or what's gonna work in the space. Humans, our species, are very simple creatures. We have a hard time seeing past the now. I try to live, I believe mentally, I'm creating 2 years ahead of the present. The more and more I do this, and the better I get at creating for a space or a world that doesn't exist yet, I'll be able to see 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Elon Musk is about 10 years in the future. Further, right? Like he's way down the line, but it's really hard for us to imagine that one day, 100%, people's digital lives will be worth more than their physical lives, and people will not want to take off those headsets.
It's good to hear you say this because you've always been a present person where you could only see because you had to like create for the moment and the next day, like you had to like be on top of it, that you couldn't take time to zoom out. There's a guy named Ray Kurzweil who's a major futurist inventor. He invents things that the technology doesn't even exist today.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Where technology
Yes.
has to catch up
Yep.
to make the things that he already wrote down and already has trademarked.
Yep.
He's the head of innovation now for Google.
So this stuff is all I think about. It drives me fucking crazy, and it's so exciting to me because I'm a creator, but I'm growing up, and like I like making YouTube content, and I put out a couple YouTube videos, both trended #1. That felt good.
Claps.
That felt that. Now
Come on. What are you sleeping
That
over
felt
there?
good. You know, I'm getting pretty good at storytelling. Me and Hayden got a good thing going on, bro. We got good back and forth.
Are you gonna get back into posting regularly?
No. But if I have a story that's worthy of being told on YouTube, yeah, I'm more.
Because
than
you
happy
gave
to
a
make
bunch of fucking low gangsters boners, bro. Like fucking raging rock hard
Dude,
boners.
What about the
low gang
girls?
lives on, brother.
What bone women
the
boners?
low gang
What, you
lives
don't think
on.
females can get boners, Jeff?
Don't be sexist, Jeff.
Don't be sexist.
I'm just-
Anybody can
I'm
get a
saying
bunch
the-
of
I'm
boners.
saying-
the range of
include them.
intelligence we get to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we talk about some shit that people are like, yeah, and then you're like, lady boners. Like, how the fuck? How does it get here?
Well, George, all right,
Impulsive, bro.
George, you call it out. You want to talk about solipsism today? Solipsism? You want to talk about the horizon
I
theory?
don't like talking about things I can't pronounce.
No, but I'm saying, like, what do you want to talk? Where do you want to go? Do you want to go to the highest
Guys,
I like what
guys,
you're
George is moving.
Whoa.
Wait, no.
Whoa.
No,
Jeff,
wait,
shut
wait,
up.
wait.
Jeff, shut.
Wait,
Yeah,
actually,
Jeff.
you know, on that note, can we swap Jeffs?
Oh, I like
That's
that.
what you get,
Okay.
Jeff.
Yeah, thank you, Jeff.
Yeah.
Fun.
Ah,
Thanks.
shit, Jeff.
For the
Hand him
program.
the
It's for the,
phone.
I
I'm
like
fine.
you, Jeff.
Next time you
Hand him the phone.
learn.
Thank you, cool.
It's for the
Give
program.
me your
Jeff.
phone. We're using it as the sexy Jeff's coming in now.
Hey, Jeff. Damn,
They both got same texture jacket.
the collective of this looks of this group just went up by about 50 points, bro.
Okay.
Jeff,
Look
can I
at
ask
this
you why I
fucking
just stole
kid,
my
dude.
drink and drank it in front of me?
Are you like that?
It makes the eye grow back.
Yo, if that doesn't sell,
You guys paying attention? We gotta stop smoking weed. Look at him, get him. See him, he's got a problem.
Look at the one on the left's face is fucking
Bro.
stupid.
They're living 3 years ahead in the future. We're 3 years behind. No more weed.
He's right. He's right, boys. He's right, boys. It's clear. It's clear on this side. This is why I'm talking so fast. I'm thinking about living in the future. Like I'm onto something. I'm onto something, boys. And it could be
Or-
crack cocaine.
Bro,
or
could be crack
or
cocaine.
you just scared-
it's a gateway drug. This is why I'm talking really fast, guys. Once you get to that step, you want to get to the next step, and that's chapter 4 with Mike. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. You take it away. I gotta make myself throw up
Jeff,
a little bit.
Bro, this
Jeff,
guy was asleep. He was asleep 30 minutes ago.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, actually? Why is he laughing about?
Remember that time I went to the bathroom that time? Remember episode 1?
Yeah.
I went to the bathroom. Same, he's having a panic
Oh, he's
attack.
actually
I've
having a
seen it
little
before.
thing, huh?
Yo,
Jeff Wittek.
look these up. Buy these things. I want them for
They're
Jeff.
good. They're
FM.
sharp.
Jeff Wittek, welcome back to the show, brother.
Thanks.
Park City, Utah.
Last
Pretty-
time I was here was a lot different circumstances. I cried the whole time, you know? It was lame,
Your
you know?
accident took
Delete
place.
that episode.
Your
Delete
accident
it.
took place here.
Yep.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Now I came back to fucking conquer the lake and all the cranes that fucked my brain up.
Yeah, fuck those cranes.
Fuck the cranes. You want to go blow up a crane?
So full transparency, Jeff. Before
I
we
was hit
came out
by a
here,
crane.
I was out with the entire squad the other night. David, Scott, like all of them.
Yeah.
Natalie, everybody. They seem kind of upset that they weren't able to get the job done completely.
They wanted me dead.
100%. And I told them that I was bringing you back here, and they got this twinkle in their fucking eye, like maybe this is the time it actually happens.
Finish
you know
the job. Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think
You want to go stop by the lake? I mean, it could be a good experience for me. Maybe I gotta, let go over there and see that lake again.
How's the eye doing?
It's been a year and a half. Perfect vision ever since I started drinking Prime. 2020, baby. I'm back. Hold up fingers over there. Give me some finger tests.
Yo, shut the fuck up!
Okay, bro.
Shut up!
That's fucking.
Shut up! I hear one fucking sound for 20 more fucking minutes. Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, he needs.
Shut up!
It's got to be top, bro.
It's just here's the
gotta be
problem.
tough.
I'm gonna be honest. This is the only.
You got no respect,
listen,
bro.
No, stop. This is the only thing that's different this time. Every other time we've shot a podcast on a trip, it's always been a house that you paid for. On this particular trip, they threw in, so it makes me. It's just. But also, shut the fuck up.
They chipped in money. You told me I had to split it with you 50-50.
Shut up, Jeff. Before
They're
I take out
fucking
your other
chipping in.
fucking money, all right?
Okay. All right. Cool it. Let's get back to the topic
Go ahead.
here. What
Yo,
we're
Mike
talking
tried to
about.
get me to throw in. I go, Mike, I'm there for 5 hours. He goes, come on, bro.
I just prorated it, $16.50. So what?
It cost you $17.
I go, Mike, I don't even have a bedroom. He goes, you don't now. I go, what the fuck, Mike? I never had one.
You know me, bro. You know
Funny.
me.
You're a funny guy. Go ahead, bro.
What was I talking about? Let's not do the finger test. They're too far away.
Okay.
That was pretty. Yeah.
Talking about how Prime healed your eye.
Oh, Prime's great. It's actually delicious, man. No way that stuff doesn't have like a bunch of sugar in it. It tastes like those quarter waters when I don't know. You, Mike, you grew up back, in New York in the hood.
Smoking
You had the
crack and
quarter
all, yeah.
water, smoking crack,
Right.
with heroin, sucking off. You do what you got to do to get money.
100%. Yes.
And a quarter for one of those juices, and they were
Quarter
delicious. But that was just sugar,
It's all
shit,
sugar.
water.
Yeah, we got 2 grams.
Now we're in the future, and we have all types of healthy ingredients that can make those flavors. It's unbelievable. It's crazy stuff.
It's really great, Jeff. I appreciate you plugging my product.
How do you not? I got to ask you this, Jeff. I don't think I've ever met a man who was able to make. I don't think I've ever met a man in general, to be honest with you. But I don't think I've ever met a man who was able to make women swoon. You know what that word means, Jeff?
Yeah.
How are you single, buddy? Like why do you get in your early 30s? You're getting older and shit. You don't want to lock down like a little model or something?
I mean, Mike, you're a fucking hypocrite, bro, asking that question. You're 37. You're way older than me.
Whoa, yours is
You're
by
fucking
choice. He's asking to
light
figure it out.
years ahead of me. And I don't know. I was in a relationship for a bit. It didn't work out. Now, I'll figure it out. I got to get my own head straight. I just got my fucking vision back. You want me to bring a girl into this world?
So your head's fucked up. Speaking of head, you told me earlier today that you once got head from.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, is that true? Is that true? Is that true?
I've
We'll
never
bleep
said
the name.
that.
Is that
Come
true?
on. I can't. I yeah, but I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that.
That's fire.
We'll
That's
bleep the
cool.
name. We bleep
No,
the
you
name.
fucking. Dude,
That's
you
cool.
Can't, please.
No,
Bro, that's dope.
he's
Jeff.
blushing.
Jeff,
Look at
that's
him.
dope.
No,
And then also, I'm not. Listen, I want you to know this from the
I thought we
no,
were
no.
talking about investments
Jeff,
and
Jeff,
fucking
Jeff.
NFTs, bro.
No,
You called me or
no,
hit me with fucking blowjobs in the bathroom when I was 19?
I want you to know this from the bottom of my heart.
on a Thursday at her house with wine. He keeps going. Like, it was 8 o'clock. Oh, okay, buddy.
Maybe the bathroom is a better place for you.
Jesus,
Huh?
man.
I do a lot of content with you, Jeff.
Yeah,
Lot-
yeah.
No, hey, listen to me. I do
Yeah.
a lot of content with you.
Yeah.
Your podcast, your barbershop.
Yeah.
Every time I go on one of your shows, you make sure there's fresh heroin needles as gags.
Mm-hmm.
You make sure there's bags of white substances as gags. You ask my girlfriend if she likes getting railed on camera. When you
I
come
want to
on,
give the people what they want, Mike.
just hear me out. When you come on this particular program,
Yeah.
you're in the lines then, buddy. You get absolutely no fucking sympathy here. I will ask you. whatever the
Let me
fuck
take
I
this
want.
moment to announce that I now have equity of Impulsive. Mike actually
It took me a year.
he was using again, and he was low on dough, so he offered up some of his shares. So yeah, now I'm a part of this show, and I'm excited, man. I think it's gonna be great.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, thanks, guys. George is great too, man. This guy was knocked out cold a half hour ago. I thought we were gonna have to wake him up.
Dude, I had a lot of Red Bull.
It's just weird that it would have that effect.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Caffeine.
I just kept pounding because my eyes are closing, but they're up now.
Do you know Do you know I've taken a little break from women? You know, well, that's not true entirely.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I mean, it's just crazy to hear you just absolutely lie,
Well-
Brooke, Tana. You see this shit? That was a fucking lie. You want to talk about this on your podcast? Talk about this shit.
No. Okay, so I've developed.
Like, where are you going with this?
Okay.
It's one of those. No, really quickly. It's one of those ones again where you say something where you're actively lying in real time. Like, I take a little break from girls. He flew a girl, probably here with him.
No, she flew in separate.
Bro, how about this upstairs?
How do you work on
10
this
minutes
shit?
ago, 10 minutes ago, Logan, right before we started shooting the podcast, you know what's different about Impulsive? We keep it fucking real.
Guys, I corrected myself. It's not lying if you correct yourself. But yeah, I lied.
I lie all the time on my podcast.
I'm a liar.
50% of what I say in my podcast
What were you
lies.
gonna say?
No, I've rearranged my priorities a bit. They've dropped a couple rungs on the priority ladder because of, I talked about it in Stad, fucking some hooly dooly shit, some lying shit, it's just time. It's a time and energy thing. And so, I'm spending time in Puerto Rico, minding my business. And all of a sudden, a girl who I had DM'd years ago, baddie, who left me unseen, I think. I actually had to unsend it. I was very embarrassed.
You're that guy. You're that
You
guy.
have a
Hell.
message request from Logan Paul.
I
Nothing
am.
there.
I
There's
am.
nothing there. It's
am.
just blank space. So you sent me nothing.
No,
That's
because
worse because then now it's up to their imagination.
I got in a relationship and I didn't want her like screenshotting or some shit. Like, so unsent, fuck that.
Good cover up, but there's a timestamp.
I know, but
You're
I
a
don't
male
know.
hooly dooly.
What?
I'm kidding.
He's all fucked up on Red Bull.
You
He's
drunk
all
ass
fucked
Red
up
Bull.
I'm not drunk or
motherfucker.
high. Stop spreading these false accusations. Or
I
I'm
love
gonna
how
have to
you
write a
use
book.
violence over here to keep everybody in check.
100%.
Hey, guess what? We've gotten violent. Mike and I have gotten violent. He
Multiple
threw a chair at me. He threw
Oh,
a chair
yeah?
at me.
I was
He
always
threw a
wondering.
big metal chair at me.
You used a weapon.
It was in response to a shove.
I shoved
for the
him.
ages.
I shoved him very hard.
We were in Miami, and some shit happened.
Oh, yeah?
we were in tight.
How long
quarters.
ago was this? Was that when you
It
put
was
that?
it was the first time I ever had intercourse with my ex.
Oh, yeah? Wait,
Should we
hold
tell
on.
the story?
I guess,
Hold on.
dude. Fuck it,
You
bro.
guys-
Put a pin in the girl's story, in the women's story, because that's funny.
is-
All right,
phenomenal
fuck it. Here we
story.
go. Me and Logan. I don't even know how to tell this properly. Me and Logan, we decided we're gonna. Why were we split? We were poor. Were we poor at the time?
No, we were
We're
homies.
just friends.
We're just homies.
We're gonna split a room in Miami for one of
Logan
the-
was never poor as long as I know
That's
I
him
know,
9
I know.
what
years.
poor people do.
Well, he gets
Split
cash
rooms.
poor
He's been making
sometimes.
I can't
50
afford a burger,
G's
but you want to
Vine
split
since I
this
known him.
Hyatt with me? What the fuck is wrong with you, Mike? I'm sorry. All the medium class people hate the fuck out of you, brother. Like, what the fuck you mean poor people? I split shit with my parents to go to Disneyland. You fucking asshole.
It was a joke. It was a joke. But we split this room for I think it was for one of the fights. I think it was for like Jake's fight. We're in Miami, and tight quarters, man. And by the way, no doors on the bedrooms. No doors. And this was at a time when I thought Lana was going to be the kind of girl that could travel in groups and kind of be cool hanging out during parties and stuff. Found out later she's not really cool in that kind of crowd. She likes her space and to just be on her own. So, we're tucked into these tight quarters, and me and her had never hooked up. We had never done it, dude. And it had been over 2 weeks, bro. And I was starting to I wanted to do it, bro, because I really was putting a lot of work into this relationship, and I was excited. I'll be completely honest with you. I was excited to have sex with Lana Rhoades. I know.
Were you in love at this point? Or were you
Shut
just
up.
like,
I'm telling the
okay,
fucking story.
I'm so sorry.
I'm
so
kidding.
sorry.
I'm
so
kidding.
sorry.
No, I don't know. Maybe, George. Maybe. I don't know.
I just want to know. I want to be there.
I had intense feelings. She had intense feelings, but I think we were both trying to like play it cool. Plus, we were just in this fucked up situation. So, we're in the room one day. It's probably like 6, 7 o'clock. And we get under the covers. There's some hanky-panky, some grabbing going on. Things are getting all fucking gushy and lovey and all that stuff. And I'm like, yo, this is the fucking one, dude. And I feel it, dude. The blood flow is throbbing through my penis, bro.
Blue chews kicking in.
Blue chews kicking in heavy. I'm under the fucking covers, bro. And I get the green light. She talks to her legal team, whatever it is she has to do. She gets the contract signed. I get the green light, dude. Slide the thing in there. Things are going fucking great. I got the good stroke going, and I hear like some rustling, some ruffling, and it ain't the ruffling that I'm trying to hear. If you know what I mean, there's some sort of intruder. Someone's come and knocking to see what's a rocking. If you know what I'm saying. I look around. First thing I see is a big old road mic hanging off of a fucking camera. The second thing I see is a big old camera. And the third thing I see is a controversial YouTuber attached to a camera, poking a stupid fucking unbearded face around the side of the corner while I'm in one of the most intimate moments of my fucking life doing dirt that I've been working on for the past 2.5 weeks.
My turn. The room had no doors and is connected to the kitchen. I was in the kitchen minding my bit, having Lunchables, doing my whatever, fuck. And I see like under the covers, you couldn't see anything, but you could see the movement. You know when tortoises fuck? And they go, that's what was happening. And I said, I'm in the public domain and I can see it. I think it's fair game. And you know, there's covers and it was all covered. Hey, so yeah, I pointed the camera at him. You know, I was vlogging. I give the people what they want. A lot of people want to see Mike fucking Lana.
Do you still have that
The
video?
problem is, you know, it's invasive. It's invasive. There was a time in my life where I was willing to do some fucked up shit for content. Surprise, y'all knew that about me. And maybe I shouldn't have done it, but also maybe you shouldn't fuck in the common areas. That's why we have that rule. That's a rule.
No fucking in the comments.
No fucking in the common areas for this fucking rule. And so he was right. And then he just started like raising his voice at me later that evening, and I was like, "Yo, chill." And he
In
didn't
front of
chill.
her or not in front of her?
In front of
her.
everyone.
In front of everyone.
And his girl.
See, I need to get to the
wow.
dirt, man.
What? Hold on a second.
Because sometimes when a girl's around, you're kind of like, no, you can't talk to me like that.
No, 100%. In front of his new girl. By the way,
Oh, not
also.
your girl?
No, both.
Both girls.
He also.
Oh,
So, bro, it was like a fucking thing.
It was like two
And
bulls.
it got they got louder. And I rarely get to the vein out, red face, like that kind of. I blacked out. I honestly blacked out. Like literally.
I've never seen this version of
Saw
Mike.
red.
Go grab the
You
camera.
interrupted his nut, bro.
Was literally. I was screaming. There was spit coming out of my fucking mouth. And he
No. It didn't
okay,
happen then.
yeah.
It was like later that night.
Yeah, because, bro, in all fairness, also we were both very hungover and very stupid.
Yeah.
Like we weren't making smart decisions at all at the time. And we got into this massive fucking exchange, and he gave me a very solid sternum level
shove of the ages.
But it wasn't, you know, the shoves that are like connect first, then push. It wasn't one of those. It was one of the long range connect at the end.
It was
like a chest punch.
It was
almost.
I
Try to get some
punched
distance.
him.
Yeah.
Basically with
So
both hands.
and that's when I went from 9 to 70, and literally started fucking lost my mind.
He threw like that was a heavy jab.
Probably an 80-pound chair.
That was a heavy
at you.
fuck.
Sailed
Yeah,
past his head.
No.
into the-
No. I think I just armed it like to the side. Like
right.
I was like this, like a matrix.
And honestly, talking about it again now, it's funny because I think in that moment, something that I have rarely seen of you in a time like that, I think you were the one that realized that this was getting to a place that it was not going to come back from.
Because I had gotten what I wanted.
Correct.
I just wanted.
So you stopped filming? You stopped rolling?
No, he wasn't filming any of
you
that.
understand? This was not.
It was
on
a bit
camera.
later. Yeah, the cameras were off. This was real.
But
was
before
later
that,
that-
you filmed a little. A little bit.
No.
Hey, man, are you okay?
I just want to roll the tape.
The equity, unfortunately, we're going to have to take it back.
Can we
from
roll the
podcast.
tape of what we got
But no, stop.
beforehand?
So
we
He's
deleted
such a
it.
dirty guy.
So he
Where's
walked.
I want the audience to be able to picture this.
No.
you know?
It's nothing. It was two bodies moving under covers. Is what you
Okay,
saw.
and then
You
he
didn't
gets
see
up and
anything.
snaps.
And especially you didn't see Lana. You couldn't know who it was. That's why I was like, this is kind of funny. It's kind of
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
It was kind of funny, but
I
it was
would
also
love
invasive.
to hear the girls' point of the stories. You know what I mean? Like just starting to date you guys.
Yeah,
like, fucking-
bro, but you got to understand, dude. It's like simply put, the shit that we talk about on this show is the real us, but we go to like 70% here. I mean, there is so much stuff that people, we have so many
Because people will
stories.
judge us.
Listen, correct, to an extent, correct. A lot of times there's a quote unquote statute of limitations, at least morally, for us to talk about shit. And you'll hear stuff 2 years later when we decide that we've aged up from there and gotten better.
Yeah.
And so honestly, like we can tell that story now, but we have hundreds of stories like that where crazy shit has happened. And honestly, like things are very different now. But that was a rough.
And I was a fan of the whole thing, to be honest with you. I was like, yo, I don't see any issue with two boys just fucking being boys, just fucking each other up a little bit.
Yeah, those situations will bring you closer together.
100%. They always have
they
with
do.
us. Yeah.
Especially you two. You hang out together, work together, all this
It was
stuff.
bound to happen. It was
Yeah.
bound to happen.
Well, we've had a few things, but it's always fun. My favorite thing is when people try to come up to us in public, and you won't be with me sometimes, but they'll come up and like, I feel like I've got a good read on you and Logan, like in your relationship, and I feel like I know exactly. I'm like, bro, you don't know anything.
No idea.
You know nothing, bro. You know nothing about how this relationship works, bro.
And then you two went and got in a fight together outside that club.
Oh, wow.
And then
So
you,
2-year statute of limitations.
and
then
look
we can
at
talk
that
about
look at that bonding experience. There's nothing better than you and your boy just beating the shit up.
Look, this girl, back to this girl. So this girl I had DM'd a long time ago. She had never responded. It was very embarrassing. I had to unsend it. It was a whole thing. Minding my business in Puerto Rico. Again, the women had shifted down on the priority ladder, and I'm not being forward with them. If I want to hang out with a girl now, it's going to be someone who I've hung out with in the past. No new shit. That's the biggest thing. Guess who comes fucking sliding in my DMs, dude? This girl from years ago. I said, well. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my beard, my brand new beard, the haircut.
The millions of
Maybe
dollars.
maybe she.
I saw you were number 9 on the YouTube list.
Hey, Logan, do you have your brother's number?
Or even better, Mr. Beast.
Was he number 1?
Yeah. And by the way, he said that's not even close. Mr. Beast came in at 54 million. It's not even close. If they were to count all his crypto and investment shit,
That guy just prints money.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
also overlooked Ed Bassmaster. I feel like he's got.
Yeah, he's got to be on the list. Would you look at that?
Sorry, go. Sorry. Just look at it. Look at it. Take a look at it.
So yeah, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. She's a beautiful girl. Great. I'll entertain this. I'll break my rule of like fuck women for now, and I'll entertain this.
So you go from fuck women to back to fuck women.
Well, no. We were just texting a little bit, and the fucking girl, I sent you this. She sends me a text that was meant to go to her friend.
Oh my god,
she-
bro, within the
She did to you what you did to you know who?
Yes.
Hilarious.
And by the way, this is the second girl to fucking do this to me.
in
And
the past 2 weeks.
there's got to be a word for this, and I've done it too. When you send a text about someone
to that
to that person because you're thinking about them,
A slip text.
What's it called?
A slip text.
Slip text is good.
that kind of word.
we were
I just
calling it-
made that up. I
Yeah,
said it
know,
with confidence.
It
though.
works.
It's
What did
good,
we say?
right?
We
Slip
said we
text.
said collateral.
That's
Collateral
too
text?
much.
No, slip text is better.
Way
Foreign people
better.
can't even pronounce that.
Slip
Slip
text.
text.
Yeah.
But she's
Should trademark that.
slip text is actually good.
I do those a lot. I do those a lot.
No,
I make
it's
a lot of-
bad because you're thinking about it. She goes, here's what she said. We were talking about like some bullshit, and she goes, I'm gonna change the names here and the location.
No, fuck that. Run it. Fuck that. Run it.
yeah,
Hey, we
yeah,
know
yeah,
this
yeah,
one.
yeah.
No, I know this
Run
one.
that
Run
shit.
this one. Run this one.
Out of nowhere, she goes, I think Harry is
No,
fucking.
no. Give context. Can you give a little context leading up to it? Your text first.
I said, are you inviting me to New York? And her response was, I think Harry is fucking a porn star in Costa Rica right now. So fuck Harry. Maybe Harry can be my next. LMFAO, wrong person, inside joke with my friend.
Inside. She
There's
said
got to be a better cover up for
inside
that, you
joke.
know?
She said inside joke. You know when you fuck that one guy named Harry? You don't do that with your
Dog,
friends?
how many fucking guys do you know named Harry?
There's only one person named Harry in the whole world, especially ones that would be fucking
Josie?
porn stars in Costa
Yes.
Rica.
Too hot to handle?
Yes.
No.
At one
Hey,
point, just a
hey,
sweet
hey,
man.
I love
on
him.
our-
I love him.
We all love him. He's a sweetheart.
My response was good old Harry Joseph, quite a lad. He's a sweetheart. Anyways,
I can't believe this. And you asked, George, you asked right there. You said, why did she send that response? LMFAO, sorry, I meant to send that to my friend. Let me ask you a question, brother.
Yes.
Have you ever been involved in a slip text before? Don't answer it. Just let me finish.
Yes.
Do you?
And I have a great story for
Okay.
that.
Do you remember that feeling in
it's a-
your
it's a
chest?
gut-
Do
it's
you
a gut,
remember
like,
the
it-
adrenaline that starts flowing through your veins? Do you remember how it feels like your penis may fall off your body as it shrivels into your stomach?
It's called panic,
out
brother.
of fear and panic. Because I'll tell you, even for people who have witnessed traumatic incidents in life, there's nothing worse than sending a slick text.
It's bad.
The moment that thing says delivered and you notice what you have just done is a moment that you will never, ever fucking forget.
I had the other girl, I had to cut her off because she sent me 2 screenshots of our conversation. And then some shit like, he's being such an asshole right now. And like, I'm letting him know that he's being an asshole by like feeding into, and I was like, hey, like, I've made this error before. What? And she goes, no, I meant to send it to you to prove what I would have sent to my sister if I had sent it to her, but like, I'm being a mature. Shut the fuck up.
She thought she was writing the screenplay for Inception.
I was at Walgreens and you were there, and I'm gonna say her name, but please beep it out. When we were in Walgreens next 1600, I had a crush on this girl in Arizona. So I was like, oh shit, somehow got her number before we went to the movies. And I was like, yo, this is the fucking dopest thing ever. Texting, I had the balls to ask her out, right? I asked her out, and then I screenshot it, thinking I'm gonna send it to my friend and be like, yo, check out this big dick energy. Oh, no. I go, she's so bad. I go, give me a few minutes, I'll let you know what happens. Some shit like, bro, like, kill me, bro. Sends, I drop the phone, bro. It's like this. I'm staring at it, and I'm like, in disbelief. I'm looking at it, and I go, God, what's good, bro? Like, I was praying for this. What kind of sick, twisted game is this? I immediately go, I can't fix this. I'm a fuck up. I ran outside next door. This is my buddy Greg. I slammed the door. I go, bro, help. I don't know. I waited for fucking years to go on this date. He grabs, he goes, what were you planning on taking her? I go, fucking bowling. He goes, did she know that? And I go, yeah. He goes, you got to be open and honest. He goes, hey, I'm sorry I sent you that text. I was just honestly really excited. But if you still want to go bowling, I'm just hoping I didn't strike out.
Oh, I would have said I got robbed and some fucking maniac took my phone. I don't know, throw your phone in the ocean or some shit after that.
Airplane
mode.
I like that a lot, George.
Dude, I just got to roll with
fantastic.
it.
That's fantastic.
Jeff?
I agree. Honesty's great. Yeah.
You had to, and that's the issue. Both of them weren't honest about it.
Yeah.
None of them actually took accountability for this blunder, and so like unfortunately, you both get caught off.
But
right?
you also, knowing you, I can't imagine that you would have had any more of a positive reaction to them being honest either, because I know how serious you take sharing info that exists between you and someone else.
I do.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like a huge thing with you.
I also try my best not to do the influencer overlap, if you will.
What's that? If somebody's messing around so you don't get involved?
No, with girls.
Yeah.
It's like
No more influencer girls?
No, the girls who fuck the influencers.
Oh, you like if you're hooking up, yeah. Like you want girls that don't play in that pool.
Just now,
yeah,
like you know,
right.
I was, but
you're leveled up
a little bit.
I want to say this really quickly on the DM tip. On the KSI episode, I talked about a really shitty DM I sent. Remember that?
Say it one more time.
On the KSI episode, I talked about a really shitty DM that I sent.
Oh yeah, she responded.
She responded after the episode came out.
She watches Impulsive.
She watched him. Dude. So I thought to myself exactly what you just said. How many smoking hot models and Instagram chicks watch Impulsive?
A ton.
A ton.
I mean,
no. But what I'm thinking to myself is like, damn.
Not in a bad way.
I don't think so.
Well, hold on. What I was thinking to
I
myself.
think we got Jimbo from Arkansas watching.
Dude, no.
Jimmy from Tuscaloosa.
Because it's bullshit, bro. Because none of this shit happened when I was single. I wasn't getting DMs from bad bitches when I was single. I even showed my girlfriend, I go, look the fuck you did. You made a good man out of me. Now these bitches want me. I go, act up. I told her, I go, act up. Archive all these bitches. I go, act up. I go, don't appreciate me one day and see where I'm going. I'm just kidding, sweetheart. I know you're so much greater than me. I appreciate being in this relationship.
But now
if she breaks up with me,
I'm curious. I mean, it's like, dude, if you're a smoking hot dime Instagram model watching the show right now, shoot us.
No. Go, shoot Mike. Shoot
Logan.
Just shoot Mike.
Don't shoot me.
Don't
Don't
DM
shoot me.
him. Just shoot him. Just shoot Mike.
Shoot Mike with a rifle of sorts.
Yeah, and if you happen to be in Utah right now at this moment, or it'll be too late by the time.
Yeah,
No,
if you
I
happen to
will
be
still
in
be
Utah, 3 days before this episode airs, while you watch this episode, shoot us. I don't think that's gonna work, Jeff.
You're on your own, bro. I'm just, you do your thing. I'm in the same boat. No more smoking weed, reading books.
You know what I'm doing? You know what I'm doing? You know how my priorities shifted and I'm successfully sort of staying away from women? I'll be honest with you boys. Jerking off twice a day.
Nice.
Morning and night. Once in the morning, once at night. You know that scene from Wolf of Wall Street?
Oh yeah, of course.
And McConaughey's like, you got to get those numbers up. There's a rookie number. At the time, I was like, that's fucking weird, bro. You go in the bathroom to fucking jerk off during work, and he's talking about being laser focused and shit. What are you talking about? Now I get it. Let me tell you something, boys. If you release twice a day, I'm fucking on. I'm lasered, and all you have to do is masturbate. Yeah, sign me up.
All the teenagers are like, yeah, dude, I'm totally not. Wait until you get to 8, bro. You'll see the fucking future, man. You want to do the future? 2 years in the future? Jack off 14 times a day, 15 times a day. You'll fucking know what Elon Musk is doing, bro. To the moon? No, to the nut, dude. You'll know what the fuck's happening.
I just don't got. I don't got time. I don't got time for girls for what I want to do right now. And the only way that I neutralize my stupid male
Is
instinct
to jerk off to girls.
You neutralize by nutting.
He's like, I don't need girls. I just jerk off to girls.
You think that gives you more energy, more strength, because your body's producing more?
I think it's entirely possible.
Are you
What are you
watching?
doing?
Are you watching porn?
So this is where it gets tricky. Because then I was like, damn, I'm watching too much porn. This is weird.
Terrible for you.
Yeah, so bad.
So now you
then-
just look at NFTs. You
Yeah.
look at World of Women.
Yeah.
There's some
You
hot
jerk off to
NFTs.
World of Women.
There's some hot NFTs. I just bought one that I'm waiting for the metaverse so I could fuck my NFT.
Well, if you jerk off enough, you can get into the metaverse right now.
That's what
George
you're
just
saying.
said it.
Thinking 2 years
Pretty
ahead.
sure that's how
I
I meant
just
it.
bought one, and when that fucking metaverse comes out, that's it.
Yeah, you fucking.
I'm gonna fuck my fucking NFT. I'm holding, baby. Kids, you know what that means? I'm fucking saving that.
Do you think an STD in the metaverse would be like a fucking virus that just shuts your shit down? Like you fucked a whore online, you're like, fuck. Now I gotta get an antivirus shit. You go to the doctor, like it's itching.
Because it's not what we used to think when we're playing games and stuff. Like Grand Theft Auto, you could beat up a hooker after you
Right.
have sex with her
Right.
and then take the money back. You
Right.
know? Now, if you do that in the metaverse, do you get arrested in the metaverse?
Yeah, because it's all on the blockchain. You
Oh,
can't
so
beat a
you-
hooker up on the blockchain.
So what?
Hey,
you
man,
can't.
are you trying to like crawl back into prison? What the
No,
fuck's
he's just
happening?
asking. No, see, this is why me and Jeff get along. He's asking the right questions. I mean, dude, like everybody thought that you were going to be able to go out, steal a school bus, do $130. You
Yeah.
do that in the metaverse with a couple kids on it. What's going to happen? You're gonna get a ticket for 1 ETH. Meet us in court by Judge Gary Vaynerchuk, presiding, the presiding justice. You know, guys, you got to make 3 TikToks a day, guys. How the fuck did Nelk get in before us?
New York base. It's a geographic location we do not have covered. There's a lot of people in New York.
Hey, shout out to those guys, by the way. They're doing a good show
They're
over
doing
there.
great.
Yeah?
They're doing great. They're pushing us to be better. They really
100%.
are. They really are.
Yeah. All you guys are pushing us to be better. No more weed.
Starting today.
And steroids. I want everybody on steroids
Yeah.
by fucking tonight.
By
get 'em-
tonight.
We'll get them somewhere around this house. Sure, they're laying around.
So
like
I was
that.
It's
like-
fucked up, but they do look like they're high right now. Look at all.
No, they are. They're both going out of their fucking minds.
You don't smoke? What about you? Yeah. Those kids are.
This guy looks
You
like
want
a
to
narc.
interview Steven?
Kinda.
Steven,
Steven, come
just
on
come
out.
pop
Just come
on
on-
with just
come
sit
on
next to Jeffrey. No, but Steven, we're not asking.
No, we are. We're asking you. Only if you
come on.
want. You want? Go- after
Just
you-
come on out. These are my boys that I mentor. You know, I know you like to keep a crew around you that show you the way. I've gotten to a point in my life where I feel like I need to take these guys under my wing, and I'm helping him out with his confidence and stuff like that. Here, Steven.
He's
go.
beautiful.
You feeling more confident ever since you've been working with Jeff?
No. Yeah, no, that was a joke. That was a joke.
He's
Yeah, I do,
honest.
I do. No, I really.
He beats the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
out of him as soon as he starts.
No, I really, yeah. I do feel more confident.
Yeah. Well, when I met you just now upstairs, you were holding a toaster, and I went to tap you on your back to say excuse me, and then introduce myself. And when I tapped you, I'd never seen someone shriek and jump with that velocity.
I'm just not good at like social situations.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Scary.
sorry. I'm sorry. I tapped your shoulder.
It's fine. No, it's
Your number 6 on YouTube's fucking top paid people.
Number
No, it's number
9,
nine,
brother.
George, where are you going with
No,
this?
it was
Shouldn't
very
have
nice of
corrected
you,
me back then.
Logan. I appreciate it. I even said it to you right there in front of them. You came in and you introduced yourself to everybody in the house.
I try to do that. I do that. It's a thing. I think it's important.
Yeah, no, that's a
We're all
great
in the
show of
same
character.
space.
It's really nice.
We're all in the
Yeah,
same
Mike
space.
came in here and he said, "What the fuck you doing with
No,
these people
stop.
here?
Where,
You
where are we
fucking-"
going with that? Is there?
No, no, I'm just saying.
Is it? Well, who doesn't do that? I mean, who doesn't walk in the house?
You
and
came in here and said you said you were bringing one cameraman.
You said it from a point of like context. Was there someone that you don't know that doesn't introduce themselves when they walk in the house? Or
Look, bro, I've been in this business a long time. You know, I've been around my fair share of big shots. You know, you two aren't fucking anything I'm not used to seeing. So when he comes in and says, "What's up" to my boys here, goes a long way. I appreciate
No,
it.
it meant a lot. Yeah.
by the way, don't throw me under the bus. Keep in mind, I was the one that fought
You
for your
said
boy
he
to
has to
come.
sleep in the
I
snow
didn't say that.
outside.
I did
It's
not say
it's
that.
it's 7
to the
below
garage.
0 outside.
I mean, I think it's a good growth lesson.
And that is true.
gotta-
That'll build your
No,
confidence.
yeah.
Bro, you know,
That'll
let me
build-
ask,
Yeah,
ask you a
It
question.
was just
I
bad
would
when you
though,
asked
you know
him
what
to
I mean?
chip
Like,
in
I-
afterwards. That was weird.
Well,
It
no,
was just-
yeah,
it was
I
outside.
did. I did ask for $2 for using the back.
You told me he has to shovel snow
Well-
all down the block. The neighbors too.
Jeff, let me ask you a question. You know how many people want to sit in that seat where he is right now? You know how many DMs? You know how many motherfucking people
You know how
asked to be
lucky
on this
you
show?
are?
You know how lucky this kid? No,
Yes,
no,
I-
stop.
At what point it's not a fucking show anymore? Again, look around.
What is it, the metaverse, Web 3.0? What is it?
No. We're just a bunch of fucking dudes talking on a couch.
Yeah, and these are everybody's favorite episodes. We got a very intimate camera right now. This is great.
I almost died on Red Bull in the beginning.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was
I've
weird.
never
I
seen
was
anybody
completely
OD
bad.
on Red Bull.
You guys were talking to me, and I swear to God, I was like, I was like, just nah.
So, bro, no drugs, no weed, no alcohol.
No, I don't do any of that.
How old are you?
Alcohol, but
How old are you?
21.
Oh, you 21?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a long way to go, kid.
Jeff told
Yeah.
me that you had a pass with as a. Is that
No,
true?
no,
I
so-
swear that's not.
So look,
No,
let me clear
that's
that up.
not-
Let me
Sure,
clear that
sure,
up for him
Like,
because
at
he's a little
all, no.
nervous. He might not be able to.
How did you get
Explain
in
it.
a confusing state like
So there was a situation where I needed him to shave his head and
Got
eyebrows
it.
for a scene that we ended up deleting the scene anyway. We never even got to use it, but he had to obviously wait for his hair to grow back and eyebrows. And when you met him that day, he was, his skin's very pale. It wasn't his call, it was just part of the role.
Is that true?
And no, but
And
he
you wanted him to
he's
build
got tons.
confidence?
He's got,
So shave your eyebrows.
Kid. You want to feel confidence? Get rid of everything. Eyebrows first.
I don't understand. I run a hair show. It's different. I don't expect everybody to
Yeah,
understand.
yeah,
you
because
know?
you know how the
You know what's
barbershops
crazy?
get.
Hey,
We needed him to be pure. It was the start of a new season, and I needed my new sidekick to be pure and show that he wasn't going to betray me like the last guy. Which I don't. You know who I'm talking about,
Yeah.
Jonah. If you're watching,
So you needed him to be pure. So you
he
just
proved himself to me, and look at where he's at now. Rolling
I
with
mean-
me to Utah, my favorite state,
Yeah.
to take over.
guys. This is Pete. You may know him as Unnecessary Balling. He's the man. He's been on the show before. He's the man behind Juice WRLD's a lot of Juice WRLD success in his management position, as well as Trippy and a bunch of other guys. Love having him on the
Leroy,
fucking show.
bro,
And
Leroy.
Leroy, of course, bro. Good to have you back,
He,
brother.
he helped me facilitate the music video. I directed the music video because he let me.
Amazing. Oh yeah, the one with Lana Rhoades in it. Yeah.
Yes,
Great one, man.
Nice. Yeah, you gave me some tips on some NFTs earlier.
absolutely.
I-
NFTs.
Down about 50% of my money right now. but
Damn, right.
That's the game. That's how it goes. Right?
That's why you gotta say not financial advice.
Correct.
After you say,
That
you
saved
feel
you.
me? You can be like, yo, put $1 million into this. Not financial advice.
There was a great response to you on the first episode, by the way. People loved you. You came in. I think Trippy was having a little bit of a quiet day that day, and you came on.
He's very lively. I feel like you just got to get comfortable and then you got to get in his world.
Do you feel like when you sit down on the Impaulsive podcast, there's a lot of pressure? A little bit. Be honest.
You know what? So much pressure.
Yeah. We don't want it to feel like Steven. We don't want it to feel like that. But I mean, I'm sorry. I got to call out your past, bro. You used to do some dirty things when you were in there.
up.
When you were in there.
What did I do?
When you go 4 octave higher,
You definitely did something. Oh, God.
No. I always do that. That's like my. I'm sorry.
Wait, so what are you accused of doing again?
You ruined it.
No, stop.
it's fine.
Leave
No,
Steven alone.
really, it's fine,
Steven,
it's
you're
fine.
doing fine. I'm kidding. You're fine.
Good kid.
What-
Yeah,
what-
you're catching him right now. It's a bad time. He's tough. We've been doing street fights. We've been going out to practice.
What did you end up doing with the toaster that you had?
He almost dropped it in the bathtub with him. I said, Steven, and I know I said that R word. We're allowed to say that over in our crew because we bring it back because most of us are.
Okay.
So I mean, I got hit in the head with a crane. I
We
got
allow-
a handicap. I got a handicap pass in my car. I only have 1 more year left with it, but you know, I mean, we can fucking say it.
We
you
don't
know?
censor our guests.
You
We
could-
center
you could
ourselves.
say
You can say
certain
whatever the fuck
words.
you want on this show.
Brought it back like it
If-
was a fact.
We're bringing it back. We're allowed to say it, right, Steven?
Dude, this poor kid.
He is PR trained. Dude, like,
Steven, I want to give you this opportunity. Fucking listen to me. I want to give you an opportunity right now. You do a lot on TikTok. Just plug your TikTok right now.
Whoa, no, I didn't.
Steven, I'm not. Bro, dog, what are you doing, bro? Plug your fucking TikTok.
See, that's why people get nervous because he's about to whip
I
his
don't-
ass.
No, I'm sorry, Steven,
good.
but
What do you do on TikTok?
amazing skits.
I do like awkward skits. I try to exaggerate it, but this is like okay. Never mind.
What is it?
No. So I make really awkward scenarios and make it look real, and I'll post them on TikTok.
What's an example?
And like me trying to talk to a girl, and it's going horrible for me.
Is that awkward?
And
It's awkward when you talk to girls.
yeah, and
no
usually
way.
I'm not like awkward and like actually like that awkward in person, but right now it's pretty bad. It's pretty on point to
Let me
the skits.
Let me back up. And I'm sorry. I like to mess with
He's
you.
holding
Obviously,
his-
I'm messing around.
Yeah,
with you.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
you're fucking incredible. You're a great kid.
Appreciate it,
He's
thank
so
you.
fucking funny.
Really
But
appreciate
this
it.
year is a lot of fucking pressure when you come on the show. I mean, Georgie
Yeah.
walked off before I had a panic attack from the Red Bull overdose. If we do it ourselves.
You know,
Please,
Steve,
Steve,
can I
plug
say
your
something about
TikTok, please.
Steven? His entire, like the whole TikTok success that he has, he did it entirely on his own. I was like, don't do that shit. It's whack. And then he fucking blew up from it. But the reason Steven and I hit it off so well is he's got a good energy. And I just look at his dumb face sometimes and it just makes me happy. I just find joy in him. He's a gem. He truly is. It was a great find. He came into my house one day randomly and he was like, hey, can I have a job? I'll work for free.
Damn.
That's
Blink
what he
if you're
said.
in trouble.
Just ambitious, man. It's like,
what's your TikTok? You should say it.
Well, hold on, because my handles are confusing. It's my daddy Steve. That's weird.
That's why I didn't want to say it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this episode of Impulsive. Go follow my daddy Steve on TikTok. We love you guys. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next
How's
time.
that confusing?
thank you
My
guys.
mother
This
Steve.
is
No,
very nice.
No,
my
because
daddy
my
Steve.
bye.